Hey there, and welcome. If you've ever found yourself wondering, how can I turn my savings into a paycheck that I can count on for the rest of my life? Well, you've come to the right place. Today, we're going to break down, step by step, how to buy your very first immediate annuity.
You know, this is the big one, isn't it? It's the question that keeps a lot of us up at night when we think about retirement. How do you make absolutely sure that your money lasts as long as you do? Well, the good news is there's a tool that was literally designed to solve this exact problem.
So what is this thing, an immediate annuity? At its core, it's a super simple deal. You give a lump sum of your savings to a highly rated insurance company, and in exchange, they promise to send you a paycheck every single month for the rest of your life. The best way to think about it? You're basically creating your very own personal pension. So what's the end game here? What are we trying to accomplish? It's really about one thing: achieving rock-solid predictability, something the stock market just can't promise. It's about knowing, for sure, that you have enough money coming in every month to cover your essential bills, no matter what.
This quote just hits the nail on the head. The real power here is in the stability. Think about your core living expenses. Your mortgage, your rent, the utility bills, groceries. An annuity lets you take a chunk of your savings, pull it completely out of market risk, and turn it into a guaranteed income stream to cover those bills. Okay, so how do we actually build this thing? Let's take a look at the roadmap. And you might be surprised. It's way more straightforward than you probably think. It all comes down to making just a few key decisions.
The whole plan really boils down to answering these three simple questions. First, how much income do you actually need each month? Second, where's the money going to come from to buy the annuity? And third, how do you want that income paid out to you? Let's dive into each of these.
Now, this part is super important because it's all about taxes. If you use your regular after-tax savings, a big chunk of every payment you get back is tax-free. If you use money from a traditional IRA or 401k, the income will be fully taxable. But here's the magic trick. If you use a Roth IRA, that income stream is 100% tax-free for life. All right, now you've got a really important choice to make. It's a trade-off. The life-only option will give you the absolute biggest monthly check possible. But when you pass away, the payments stop. The Life with Refund option gives you a little less each month, but it comes with a guarantee. If you die before getting your full principal back, the rest goes to your family. It's all about what's more important to you, maximizing your income or protecting your principal for your heirs.
Okay, listen up, because this next part is, without a doubt, the most critical decision you're going to make in this whole process. You're not just buying a product here. You are choosing a financial partner for life, one you need to be able to count on for maybe 20, 30, or even 40 years.
So to make sure you're picking a solid partner for the long haul, there are three things you absolutely have to do. You've got to compare multiple top-rated companies, you need to double-check their financial strength, and honestly, you really should work with someone who works for you, not the insurance company.
And let me give you a really important heads up here. You'll probably see some newer or lower rated companies out there offering a slightly higher monthly payout. That's the bait, don't take it. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Your number one goal is security for life, and that security depends entirely on the financial strength of the company you choose. So how do you actually check? How do you know who's solid? You look at their report cards from the big independent rating agencies like AM Best, S&P, Moody's, and Fitch. You're looking for strong A ratings. And a great shortcut is the Comdex score. It basically blends all those ratings into one simple score out of 100. It makes comparing companies a breeze. And who you work with on this, well, it makes a huge difference. See, a captive agent works for just one company. They can only sell you what that company offers. But an independent broker, they work for you. Their job is to shop the entire market, compare all the top carriers, and find the absolute best fit for your situation.
Okay, before we go any further, let's just pause for a second and have an honest check-in. An immediate annuity is an amazing tool for creating guaranteed income, but it's also a permanent decision. And we need to be real, it isn't the perfect fit for everybody. It really just boils down to what you're trying to achieve. If your main goal is stability, simplicity, and creating that pension-like income stream you can't outlive, then an annuity is tailor-made for you. But if you need to keep your money liquid and easy to access, or you want to stay in the market to chase higher growth, then locking up a lump sum might not be the right play.
So if you've listened to all this and you're thinking, yep, this sounds right for me, let's walk through the final administrative steps to actually switch on your personal pension.
The home stretch is actually pretty simple. You submit your application, then you send the funds, and this is important, you send them directly to the insurance company, never to an agent. After that, you get what's called a free look period. This is your chance to review the final contract, make sure every single detail is exactly what you agreed to. Once you give the thumbs up, your lifetime income can start hitting your bank account in as little as 30 days.
So let's just recap the biggest mistakes people make so you can make sure to avoid them. It's really just about doing your homework by comparing those A-rated companies, really thinking through your payout options, using a broker to shop the market, and taking that free look period seriously. You can totally sidestep all these common pitfalls.
So, after all that, the question really comes back to you. Are you ready to take control? Are you ready to trade a piece of that market uncertainty for a future filled with predictable, guaranteed income?
And look, if you're thinking this is the path for you, just know you don't have to figure it all out by yourself. Here at The Annuity Expert, that's what we do. We help you compare quotes from all the top-rated companies so you can feel confident in your decision. Our educational services are and always will be completely free.
If you want to get a personalized quote or, hey, just ask some more questions, feel free to give us a call at 770-755-1565. Or you can visit us online at annuityexpertadvice.com. We're here to help bring some clarity to your decision-making. Thanks so much for joining us for this explainer.